Ninjakiwi just changed BT6 in a huge way that didn't even involve buffing or nerfing a tower. Instead, they hit Freeplay. According to the patch notes, final Freeplay income cut, which used to be 120, has been pushed back 20 rounds to have more juice, specifically in boss fights. Which, as you can see, it states that the income you gain is now 8% of the original amount compared to 5 for those 20 rounds. And I'm kind of confused why the patch notes are worded this way, because when people actually went to try out the change, this is what they actually were. 121 to 140 was not 5 to 8%, that was 101 to 120, which actually ended up getting buffed this update, and 121 to 140 is 2 to 5%, which is 250% of what you used to make. And that means double the amount of rounds affected, and to crunch the exact numbers of how big of a difference this makes, we'll head into that after we start this chimps run first. We're on the map Lunarius Prime. Not very often I pick this one, with the intention of, yes, going 140 rounds to see how much of a difference those changes will make. I fully expect it to make a big difference, but we'll see exactly. And for now, let's do a Mermonkey start. Mermonkey, my and everyone else's beloved, has been untouched this update, so it's actually still one of the top tier starting towers. Okay, JK, I can't do that because round 7 is Prime. Fine, back to the boring 2 sub start then. It works though, which is, I guess, kind of surprising because only one of the 2 subs can actually damage this round. Nice snipe though. I gotta brush up on my Prime numbers again, but remembering that next round I have to get something else, so we'll add a sniper because this Mermonkey won't do anything. Prime numbers are important, and it's not just for remembering BT6 rounds. I've binged far too many YouTube videos recently to come to the conclusion that the entire universe is built around Prime numbers, and that they are far more important than the common people think. I have to add a Dart Monkey because there's another Prime round here. It should be your only roadblock though to finally affording Rosalia. Why Rosalia is, I think for this run, I want to try to get myself a Flying Fortress, an ISAB lane. If I get that before round 100, we can Giga buff the hell out of it with, you know, the supposed boatloads of extra cash we make in Freeplay now. To the point where ideally, we'll have so much money that we don't have to worry about spending efficiently, and we can just, you know, waste a lot of it on unnecessary buffs. Or rather, I mean, necessary buffs to make our tower stronger, but just not very cost-efficient ones, that's what I mean. Now, even with Rosalia's discount, it's still not going to be an easy task to save up for that Flying Fortress. I think it's still about $80,000, so that might very likely be the toughest part of the challenge. In true ISAB fashion, discount village now, we can greet it. Honestly, it shouldn't even be a tower or upgrade symbolized by me, because like discount village is just the meta. Who doesn't want to save money? But I guess in fairness, sometimes I might take it too extreme. I'll stop at just 1 discount though, that should be more than enough. We gotta get Never Miss first. 33 is not Prime, so that's good. I'll see if a Mermonkey can beat it. I have to buy attack speed. Otherwise, it's not enough, and it's still not enough. Okay, so round 37 is Prime, but hopefully by then I have a Camo Village. In the meantime, hopefully just a second Mermonkey then. 2 001s. Okay, Rosalia's grenade attack is so strong that apparently I don't even need Never Miss right now. I guess I can just go for the Camo Village this round instead. It's actually kinda mental, bruv. Although, maybe a little bit too mental. I don't have any money now for round 37, so I've been pulling some Ace Micro just so I don't die on these rounds here. Okay, one issue with doing this, I still don't have Never Miss. While this has camo detection, right. Actually, no, never mind. Rosalia has camo, so we're good. Anyway, no more Prime, so back over here. But okay, back to the topic of that Freeplay buff. If you want to crunch the exact number as well, here's the amount of money rounds 101 to 120 made before, as well as 121 to 140. Simple math, because they gave the number, shows that this is the amount you would make now. So yes, we're talking about something like 120k before, over those 40 rounds to a whopping like 245k, for the exact difference being, or approximate being, 116. That number itself is just kind of insane. Do you know what I could do with that extra 116,000? Well, I'll show you if we can get to that point. For now, we gotta be around 40, but that should be pretty easy. I don't have outbuff on it yet, but Rosalia's knockback is OP. And if we need it, scatter missile, but grenade's got the pierce. Anyway, our mid game should be pretty clean, and hopefully we don't have to spend too much time on the non-free play round, so we can get to the meat of the action. Oh my god. I did not mean to outbuff this Dart Monkey first, but it ended up happening that way. It's okay. I need to get a stronger stimmy anyway. 401, so this thing can still get a good share of the buff. My bad, though. I think all we need now is a Jungle Drums, and we're good to save for the cheaper Spectre. Gotta love not having to worry about primes anymore, because you've got yourself a global range tower, though, I mean, the prime rounds are still a little bit harder. The path is much shorter, and it's scattered left and right. That's the only concern I have for now. And now begin the biggest save up of my life. Only a mild exaggeration there. Now, even if I don't know if I expect to have to buy anything between now and affording Flying Fortress, but hopefully not, because I'm crunching the numbers, and it looks like I can afford this on round 88. So we kind of have to have the Spectre carry those super ceramic rounds, which I'm not sure if it has capabilities of, but we also, I guess, have Rosalia, so it's not alone. Sometimes I take for granted, like, how cost-efficient heroes are. You spend just $900 and you get tens of thousands of value, such that even the worst hero is still far better than no hero. And alright, it seems like either Spectre is better than I thought, the map is perfect for Spectre, or this map is too easy. It's probably a mix of several things, but it sure looks like we're gonna afford that FF. See, I might even have to use a single Rosalia ability throughout this entire save up. Now, insert the part where I start complaining about power creep. You can kind of fill in the blanks, but honestly, instead of actually spending the money right now, I kind of want to see what I could possibly save up to. I just had biggest save of my life earlier, $80,000, but what if we could get into those 6 figures because of this? Because you actually don't need to give the Flying Fortress too many buffs, I don't think, to be able to, like, handle round 140, because those rounds didn't get any more difficult. It's the same as before, but you're rewarded with, like, 60% more cash for the first 20 rounds, and then 2.5 times. Like, sure, 2 to 5% is technically just 3% of the whole cash amount, but we're talking about, like, relatively speaking, that's a big-ass diff. Anyway, that's $50,000 just in regular chimps. Man. And, oh my god, almost a 2 megapops while I was at it. Bro, if I knew I was that close, I would have tried for the 2 million. That's okay, though. There's also this thing called 23 megapops, if you don't know. Basically, what that means is, up to around 140, there's about 23.2 million. Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm just speaking off the top of my head, and it's almost definitely wrong. Pops in those rounds. And your goal is to get 23 million out of that 23.2 on that one tower, which is harder than 2 megapops, at least in terms of percentage of pops, or just in general. Like, there's very few towers that can even do that much damage and solo those late game rounds. But honestly, Flying Fortress might be the one to do it, especially on this map. Do I care about it so much, though, that I would move Rosalia? I think so. Or maybe not. I think for now, let's start at least with 1 buff, now that we've died. By the way, for the record, before this update, you would make about $6,000 this round, so I want you to take a look after this round, starting at 39.5. Probably the most obvious first buff of all time, and take a look now. Actually, hold on. Don't want to die here. Gonna do a little bit of ace micro to keep the ace up top. $9,000. That about tracks. $60,000 is no laughing matter, and I'm definitely gonna be able to afford an ultra boost before I end up dying here. But I kind of want to keep going higher because, like, if I can, I can temple discount all of these buffs, and that will allow me to survive even further, along with temple giving damage buffs along with it. Remains to be seen how much I can push it. I should try to probably remember the prime rounds now, because it actually really does make a difference. Yep, 109, I knew it was prime. And here we have it. Give it up for the 6-figure mark, $100,000, folks. Wait a minute, guys. I was actually trolling. I didn't actually mean that I would legitimately be able to afford a temple. But here we are. Mind you, the temple is still not there because we need like 180, 150 for the temple itself, and then another $50,000 sacrifice. Although less than that, actually, less than that. Let's pause on the temple for now because we just need a Mock Blue. That's it. Holy shit, this change is not real. Oh, don't forget too that I guess I can buy a Sun Avatar to technically do a little bit more damage here. Oh god, that's close. Overclock, we're good. But that could also be added. I'm just holding off right now because in case I can't do it. But we're gonna get close. I just gotta beat the DT round. And 3 bats next round. Oh god, no. I think this round just needs a Relentless Stun. Alright. Suns make a big diff. Big diff. Holy good Jesus, that's close. Now, I did blow my kinetic charge, so I don't have it this round. Hopefully that's fine, though. Looks like verdict, it's totally fine. Alright, let go. So 121 makes us 1.5k originally. We started at 163, right? 61. No, it was 163, and so after... I mean, it's always 2.5, guys. 3.5k. Close enough to 2.5, and I'm just gonna ride this until I can't no more. On the next death, I'm gonna see if I can build that temple up. And honestly, right now, wait, what I could do is first off discount the super monkey. Oh, it doesn't fit. Oh no, it fits. But discount it to first get this, and remember, I still need 50k of sacrifices, or not 50, but 45. How much is a call to arms? Oh, that put me over. But you know what? It's worth getting. Because it's another buff I can add to my arsenal and allow me to survive longer. Granted, I don't need to survive longer because the temple is actually affordable right now. Do I go back and fix things to save like $1,000? Or 6,000 if I only want the 45k sacrifice. By the way, again, 50k sacrifice only gets you +1 damage, but honestly, I mean, I'll take it. Why not? We have so much money to spare anyway. Alright, not wasting any more time. Blast it. And quickly, because I lost my overclock. I gotta get it back. Gotta get it back if I can. I'll put it anywhere I feel like it. Like, maybe here? And wow, no overclock. Just temple buff. And the temple doesn't even see damage DT is yet. It's still cooking. Nice. Now, I've conceded that with Temple, I'm not going to get 23 Megapops anymore. Not that it would have made a difference, because Rosalia already did 300k damage, but again, the possibility was there. Ultra Boost is going to be affordable very soon. Now, as much as I keep saying that this change is absolutely ridiculous, like, I did think many times when I did these runs in the past that rounds 120 to 130 didn't make a lot of money, but I just didn't expect to, again, them to buff the multiplier by that much. Maybe give us 25% more cash, not 150. We're out here adding power creep not just to the towers, but to the income generated. Okay, also, I realize I'm in danger for round 140. Why? I don't have time to stack Ultra Boost before the FBET comes in. I'm not gonna have 10 stacks, maybe just 6 of them. This here is not good, especially the fact that, holy crap, I'm almost dying to 138 without any Ultra Boost. Yeah, I'm gonna have 2 stacks. So much so that Ultra Boost isn't worth it, I don't think. You would rather have a Homeland Defense to combo with it. Oh no, is the Temple Dream, Temple Path dead? If we didn't spend 180k on Temple, we'd have enough damage for sure. But now, I'm sweating buckets. Yeah, holy shit. Well, here goes nothing. At least Rosalia can do 10k damage, but maybe I should have done a Zelia. Just believe, okay. 20% left. No, we got it. We got it. Nice. Just don't die to DTs. And we can knock him back. Ooh. What a clutch. We might still be dead. Wait, micro? Ooh. Okay, sweet. And that ends our absolute looting of the balloons here. 116k ahead allows us to get way more than a full altruist, which is absolutely bonkers. Now we can go for the call to arms and whatnot and see how much longer we can make it. My biggest threat now that the F-Bads are gone is pretty much DDTs. They'll get me before any bads because there's no F-Bads till 200. So if I want to survive longer, I guess maybe a Balloon Crush would probably be the play. Or maybe not, I don't know. Right, don't forget, there's still will be prime rounds. Speaking of which, they become a lot less frequent, but they still exist, and they will always exist, no matter how high of a round you get to. So let me see how far those bads get when we're over here. Still a good amount of track length left. No need to worry, although no, oh god. No Relentless Glue up here. That's my only issue. I really gotta pull out the ace micro here. Come on. Keep center path pointing towards the exit. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I've got CTA and I'm good. I'm good. I repeat, I'm good. Okay, 151 was another prime round. So much for saying they're very rare. But goddamn, the tempo will not pay itself off until I at least have Homeland and a Call to Arms and an Energizer. So I'm sinking so much money into this. Sunk so much money that the discount isn't making up for the fact that I lack so many important buffs right now. But this should be big. Oh, prime round alert, 157 is the end. Well, I'll still keep trying, but that doesn't look promising. Even with the Homeland, I am dying. Sadly, I don't think I can buy a whole lot. I have to redo 2 rounds, by the way, because the Homeland cooldown didn't work. Glue Strike is my best bet. Plus 2 damage buff on a lot of projectiles. You do the math there. But that's all I got. I don't have any more DPS after this year. Don't make... Oh my god, I have to use the Glue Strike for the DDTs. On the bright side, we got it back again. Come on. Because not all of the ace ICC projectiles are hitting the bad. I feel like this round is doable, but I have to do some extreme micro to get out of it. And again, see what happens when I retry the round. DDTs instantly. I'm instantly coked. How do you defend this? Okay, it's not saying much, but this is currently my best run and best coverage of the bad. It still pops incredibly late though. Oh, it works. Let's go. Guess it paid off. Wait, I'm dead. No flight boost. End me. How? I beat the hardest part only to die to the insides. Okay, I'm keeping the ace real high. Come on. Got it. Oh wait, there's a second bad. Okay, GG guys, GG. I tried. But unfortunately, the primes are too much, yeah. There's no progress on this back bad because everything else is in the way. But nonetheless, we already went much further than I originally planned. And getting this far with Flying Fortress DPS is more than what I could have asked for after this update. 50 million pops on it. Click here if you want to watch more, and see ya.